Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and I am a nutrition educator with Cornell Cooperative Extension of Jefferson County. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really simple whole wheat pizza dough. I love this pizza dough because it comes together really fast. It requires just a little bit of hands-off time for it to rise, but it yields a really beautiful, chewy, little bit nutty because of the whole wheat pizza dough that really can take your pizza game to the next level. So let's go ahead and get started. First, gather all your ingredients. When we're starting to make our pizza dough, we want to make sure that we do have a part of the counter that has been cleaned and sanitized that we are actually going to use to knead out our dough on. So that's going to be my space right here. I've got my bowl here that we're going to do the initial mixing in, and then I've got my bowl that we're going to put the dough in so it can rise. So into my bowl, I'm going to mix 1 cup of my all-purpose flour. I'm going to mix my 1 packet of fast-acting yeast, which is about 2 1/4 teaspoons. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my 1 cup of fairly warm water. It's maybe about 110 degrees, maybe slightly warmer than you would have for a bath or a shower. Go ahead and add it in. The warm water helps activate the yeast. You don't want it too hot, like boiling or anything like that, which can actually kill the yeast, but you do want it warm enough that will encourage the growth of the yeast. As the yeast grows, it releases the carbon dioxide, which will give our pizza dough the rise and create all those nice bubbles. Okay, so you want to make sure also that you're not adding any salt to your pizza crust. You might see recipes online that call for salt. That can inhibit the growth of your yeast and it will give you more of a flat dough. I'm going to make sure we make a good environment for our yeast to grow in. All right. So it's all mixed together now. I'm going to slowly add in my 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Just mixing. Let's see. So you can see it's fairly cohesive ball right now. So now that it's all kind of together, I'm going to go ahead and dump it out on my surface to knead it out. I've got a little bit extra all-purpose flour. I'm just going to give it a light sprinkle on my surface. This will help prevent it from sticking. Just kind of spread it out a little bit. We'll go ahead and dump our dough out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and knead it for about 5 minutes. So just pushing it down with the palm of your hand, pulling it back. It will be pretty sticky at first. You might need to add a little more flour. But just with this motion, usually with just one hand is fine. Use your other hand for sprinkling flour. Alright, so you know it's done when it's not very sticky. It's more of an elastic texture. When you push into it, it bounces back. The kneading helps develop the gluten, which gives it its nice, chewy, characteristic texture. So when it bounces back, that means that the gluten's been formed, so that's a good test. Alright, so now that I have my little dough ball, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a bowl that I've kind of coated with oil. It's kind of sunk down to the center, so zoom it around a little bit. This will help keep the dough from sticking to the bowl. So we'll go ahead, put it in there, cover it with a dish towel, and then go ahead and put it in a warm place. So in the winter, I like to put mine in front of one of our heating vents. If it's in the summer, it's a little bit warmer in your house, maybe you can put it in a beam of sunshine on top of the oven while it's preheating. Not in the oven, but just on top. It will get warm enough. Just somewhere a little bit warmer so that the yeast have the environment that they like to go ahead and grow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will show you the product when I'm finished. It's now about 2 hours later, and you can see my dough has about doubled in size. It's looking really big and nice. I had it in a pretty warm place, so if you had it in a cooler place, your dough might have needed a little bit longer. But you want it to be about doubled in size. Then you can go ahead and use it to make your pizza. I like to bake it at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes when I do my pizza, but you might just have to bake it and see how long it will take you. It might be a little bit longer or shorter depending on how thick you like it. I hope you go ahead and try this recipe and enjoy your pizza night.